and welcome to Lety Does Legion. So in the last episode, we saw that David is about to launch an attack against Amal-Farouk, more specifically Amal-Farouk's body. And he has a general idea of where he needs to go, which is the middle of the desert, basically, until Patanomy, who is still alive inside of Admiral Fukuyama's mind, manages to take control of one of the mustache robot ladies and send a message to David saying that Amal-Farouk's body is in Land de Soleil. So he goes off on his own to search for Land de Soleil and therefore to look for Amal-Farouk's body. And he doesn't tell anyone, not even really Sid, and Sid gets upset, so she goes to look for David and involuntarily aids in looking for Amal-Farouk's body. Why are you nipping at me? Like a little fish. Stop it, that hurts. So we then see that that task is going to be more difficult than David had initially anticipated because the desert changes. And it's going to be even harder to find Amal-Farouk's body because of that. Because whenever they think they've found the area, it just suddenly disappears. So they're trapped there for who knows how long, and then a storm begins. They have to hide in a tent, and their dead bodies are already in the tent. David is trying to mentally execute the rest of his plan using, you know, the other characters, but then all of a sudden Melanie comes and ruins it by knocking someone out? I don't know. I don't really get it, but they give us no explanation as to everything we just saw in the show, and basically end the episode with showing us a vision of the Minotaur, like, panned over the camera, like, drooling onto the floor. So, whatever the fuck that means, whatever the fuck that last episode means, I'm not too sure, but we're definitely back on plot based episodes. So I think the next one is going to be us seeing everything that happened to Melanie, why she wanted to, like, you know, knock out Two-Face. I should really learn his name. Jacob? Jason? Something with a J, right? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, knock him out and basically ruin David's plan, so I think it's gonna end up being something like maybe Amal-Farouk was taking control of her, or maybe Oliver actually does have his own plans and Melanie kind of has to play to them. So, you know, we're probably gonna get a glimpse of that. Other than that, I hope we get to see more Lenny. It does seem like she wants to help out and she's gonna be a good character. We saw Aubrey Plaza riding a motorcycle in the last episode, going to help David, so that was pretty awesome. I hope we get to see more of that stuff. And yeah, that's basically all my thoughts for this episode. Legion, Season 2, Episode 9, Chapter 17. Let's get started. Little cat, if you keep biting me, I'm gonna bite you. Do you understand? Knock it off. Knock it off. Why are you so munchy today? Hey, leave the fluffy tail alone.
The things that matter.
So this is just a recap of, hey, everything that happened. I think it was like 5 episodes ago or something. No, this is one of the early on episodes. Oliver wasn't expecting that either. He was like, well, damn, that long ago? He left for that long? The fuck? Technical definition? Yeah, sure. Oh wow, is that supposed to be younger Melanie? What a babe! She just jumped in the pool to get immediately out. And you know how much I hate limits, Melanie, so that would have been great.
Even real.
Aww, but they're probably not real, because if she imagined Sid, then, I mean, chances are she probably imagined this too, right? Or maybe they're mutants, Melanie. Melanie just really wants to be special, or believe that everyone else is not special. What are the other works? Carrie's just like, I'm not big on this talking shit, man. You're saying a lot of words and I don't know what they mean. I gotta admit the other Carrie. I'm not good at interacting with people. She just leaves. Fuck you, Melanie. Great deduction, Carrie. Great fucking deduction. What the fuck is that? I'm confused. What's cornflake, girl? I don't get the whole thing about the cornflakes. I'm kind of lost on that. Did I miss something? You know, considering she just got this body and she said she was gonna live the shit out of it, she seems really geared to just die in it again. Isn't Lenny supposed to be doing, like, something important right now? No. No. That was adorable! So Lenny still has a job to do, right? Like, or did she already do it? Or maybe he won't, and then we could just eat a bunch of cookies. Either way, we win! I like David's sister like this, just slightly evil enough to just be annoying to her. Aww!
He really needs me?
Really? Aww.
What's her name?
Shaggy. Just let me have this, okay?
If he needs me, I'll...
Does that lady know that it's not Lenny's friends?
I'm a little doggy. It's kind of hot in here, so I'm just gonna lay down and sleep.
That was cute too. Having too much time on your hands? Where? Where? You don't even have hands. Why are you looking at me like that? Who's your favorite character, Shaggy? Carrie? Yeah, I like Carrie too, eh, buddy? Aww! She doesn't know how death works, but that's sweet. I would stab death twice in the heart before I could get you. And then chop off his head just to make sure he was dead. They just look at each other like, well, I guess we're done here. Lenny, you need the weapon. The weapon? The wheel pawn. There you go. There you go, Lenny. Oh, they haven't found it yet. Haha. Yes. I feel like Jean Smart really wasn't used to her full potential in this. Season 1 had her definitely showing off, you know, just how well she could do in regards to acting. But for this one, they have her, like, you know, trapped with this whole really tragic, like, addiction story, so her character's just kind of flat. Except for scenes like this, where you just, like, feel sad. There really isn't. What? And it just ended. Okay. Okay, so what I was gonna say was, Melanie, Season 1, really gave us, like, a good range of her character, you know. We got to see that she was obviously, you know, really hurt with Oliver leaving and stuff, but she also felt like she had to do something about it, and that drive that, you know, Melanie had was kind of what made the character compelling. And in this story, it's like, now she's super depressed and she doesn't really want to do anything, and she's always, like, super high, so she doesn't even know what's going on around her. But, I guess that's what I felt was missing from Melanie this season. So her character is very, what's the word? Stagnant? I think that means what I think it means. If it doesn't, then I don't know what the actual word is. But anyway, yeah. So I really do think that, you know, Jean Smart's being kind of wasted this season. Our plot is getting kind of bounced around all over the place. I still have, like, no idea where the monks of the Migo Order put Amalfaruk's body, and I could have swore that by the end of the last episode, it was meant for us to kind of take that he had already found it, but Oliver is still being carted around the desert, so he hasn't found it yet. So yeah, still no explanation as to the fucking tent. I don't even know if we saw David or Sid this episode. So I'm pretty sure that this episode was just meant for us to feel bad for Melanie. But I don't know. You can only feel so bad for something that you had seen, like, so many times already. And then, like, they keep bringing it up every couple episodes, and it's just like, yes, it's sad. You know, she wanted Oliver, Oliver's not there. It's all very tragic. What happens next? I feel like whatever build-up that they were trying to do for, like, the grand fight against Amalfaruk and David just ended up being like, hey, there's still, you know, 5 episodes left. Let's just try to chug this story along up until then, you know. We'll keep our viewers. Finale will be great, but we have nothing until then. Because this is, like, the 3rd to last episode, and we're supposed to see some pretty intense build-up, and we didn't even see David or anything. And if this storyline ends with Melanie being the one to execute, you know, whatever Amalfaruk's plan, like, the only good thing about this episode was Lenny. And, you know, Aubrey Plaza's a great actress. She always looked like she's, you know, having fun doing all these crazy ass roles. But Lenny is, like, all over the place. And her being haunted by Amy is basically the best. Because Amy gets some, like, sick satisfaction out of it. Like, seeing her kind of squirm that Amy is still there, and then, of course, it's poetic justice that she's now being haunted by someone in her head as well, so that's pretty great. But, let me know what you guys thought of this episode, if there was anything I missed, and what your thoughts are for the finale and how this is gonna fit into it. And that's basically all I got for you, so get out there, do all the stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Chubby hobo. Oh.
Chubby hobo. Chubby hobo.